Eyes up here. What's going on, everybody? It is the absolute answer, Nick Cutler, personal trainer right here at Full Spectrum Fitness in Crown Point, professional wrestler, amateur bodybuilder, and supplement guru. And today on Cutler's Corner, we're going to talk about Cousin Jay's Prevail pre-workout from the new and improved Cutler Nutrition. Jay Cutler, in my opinion, the greatest bodybuilder of all time, four-time Mr. Olympia, multiple-time Arnold Classic champion, and now supplement salesman. It's pretty typical for a bodybuilder to create a supplement company once they retire or during their course of tenure. Rich Gaspari obviously has done it as well with Gaspari Nutrition. Jay Cutler had previously already made Cutler Nutrition, but he rebranded it this year and came out with brand new products, including his brand new pre-workout Prevail. Now, what do? We check out the ingredient profile. Now, right off the bat, I'm going to tell you guys this right now. Jay Cutler is not a fan of stimulants. So, if you are one of those people that are craving that jittery, crazy, cracked out feeling, this is not going to be a pre-workout for you. Jay Cutler is all about the mental focus aspect of training, making sure that you stay zoned in and keep your intensity high. So, with Prevail, we are looking at a 40 scoop tub, retailed at $34.99 at cutlernutrition.com. Cutler Nutrition is pretty exclusive to his website. They are carried by some third-party supplement retailers, Bullfrog Nutrition, a couple of other ones, but I haven't seen him at GNC, haven't seen him at Vitamin Shop. I believe he sells it on Amazon, but I just got this straight off of his website because he was running a pretty good deal, so I figured I would grab it so I could review it for you guys on the channel. So, if we look at the ingredient profile, it actually gives you the option of doing either 1 scoop or 2 scoops, which right off the bat, that irks me. You guys know that I'm a very, very big fan of the clinically dosed ingredients, making it to where I never have to take more than 1 scoop at one point in time. So if I automatically see right here that you're giving me the option of taking 2 scoops, that tells me right there that the ingredient profile probably isn't going to be very strong. So we're gonna look at the 1 scoop serving, since that's all we should have to look at. L-citrulline at a 2-gram dose. Citrulline is going to be for that blood flow, the nitric oxide production, which is going to enhance nutrient delivery to your muscle tissue, enhancing your pump. Clinical dose of citrulline, 4 to 6 grams. We're only getting 2 grams per scoop. So if you did the 2 scoop serving, you would be getting 4 grams. So you could theoretically get a clinical dose by taking this, but then you're only getting 20 servings instead of 40, which $34.99 for 20 servings, I suppose, isn't terrible. But next ingredient, 1 gram of taurine, and right below, 375 milligrams of tyrosine. Taurine-tyrosine combo obviously is going to be in a pre-workout because of a guy who incredibly puts a lot of emphasis on mental focus. No stimulants, no jitteriness, just this, being able to stay zoned in. And when you have a very, very good dose of taurine and tyrosine together, it's that 1-2 punch for mental focus. Alpha GPC at 375 milligrams. If the taurine tyrosine combo is going to be the 1-2 punch for mental focus, adding alpha GPC into it is stomping on their nuts once they're already down on the ground. Another awesome ingredient to help you stay focused at the task at hand while you're training. Caffeine anhydrous, and this is what I mean. Only 125 milligrams per scoop. So that's slightly more than a cup of coffee. When you figure that most pre-workouts today have minimum 200, normally 3 to 350 per scoop, only putting in 125 milligrams a scoop is a pretty bold step. It's definitely an indication that you're not very big on stimulants. Even if you did the 2 scoop serving, you're still only getting 250 milligrams of caffeine, which is absolutely not terrible at all. 250 is actually a pretty good sweet spot for me. You guys will see what I do when I take Prevail here in a second. Right below that, the dicaffeine malate. You guys know, if you've watched my channel, that that is going to be the time-released version of caffeine. So you get that instant release from the caffeine anhydrous, and then once that dicaffeine malate kicks in, it's going to help level off that crash to make sure that you guys just land gently after your training, as opposed to just getting dropped like a sack of rocks. We've got Neurofactor, which is an extract of white coffee fruit. Hey baby. You want to do this with me? Yeah? Okay, come here. Oh. Say hi. Theobromine, which is going to be that extract from cocoa, which is going to be good for the mental focus, as well as making sure that you alleviate the crash. Theanine, which is an amino acid that produces a calming effect in the brain, which again is going to help counteract some of those stimulants. Hello, sweetheart. Cocoa seed extract. Cocoa is very, very good for antioxidant protection. And huperzine, which is again another mental focus aspect. Hi, sweetheart. Oh, I missed you. So today we've got the peach mango flavor. What I do, yes, yeah. See, we were just talking about you and saying how you're the star. We're gonna go say hi to everybody. Give me a kiss. My protocol for Prevail, since I don't feel like doing 2 scoops, is I always do 1.5. I get a pump no matter what. So getting the less than clinical dose of the citrulline isn't going to affect me a whole lot. But I do the half a scoop just because I want a little bit more caffeine. So at this point I get roughly 200 milligrams of caffeine. Even if I'm getting slightly less than 200 total, I still get some of the caffeine, dicaffeine malate. So I'll do 1 level scoop. Again, we got the peach mango flavor. So what are a couple ingredients that are missing out of Prevail that we see in other pre-workouts? Beta-alanine, which is going to help increase the carnosine in your muscle tissue. I started to say adenosine triphosphate. Why didn't you stop me, Josh? It's going to increase the carnosine in your muscle tissue, which will prevent you from having such an early onset of fatigue. Creatine, not present. Branched chain amino acids, not present. So there are some things missing that are in most pre-workouts, that are in certain pre-workouts that I would recommend. But again, Jay Cutler is very, very open about the fact that he's a very, very big believer in mental focus. So what I can say about Jay is he doesn't try to hide behind the fact that he wants his pre-workout to be looked at as something that you take for mental focus. He's not claiming to be an all-around muscle builder. It's not claiming to be fully loaded or anything like that. It's like, look, the most important things when he trains to him are focus and intensity. And with those ingredients that we have in here, we are going to get that. So it's a pretty fine powder, so I don't even really need to put it in a shaker cup. I can just mix it up like this. That peach mango flavor hits the spot, guys. So, when we look at the total package, if you're only doing 1 scoop, I highly doubt anybody's only going to do 1 scoop. But if you're only doing 1 scoop, you are paying less than $1 a serving. It's $34.99 for 40 scoops. If you are doing 2 scoops, you're going to be paying slightly more. But assuming you're only taking 1 scoop, is the ingredient profile worth it? The taurine tyrosine combo is great for the mental focus, the alpha GPC, the huperzine, all those things. That being said, the citrulline is very underdosed. I don't know very many people who are capable of getting pumped up, so to speak, off of only 125 milligrams of caffeine. If Jay would have taken this same ingredient profile, left out the citrulline, and just increased the caffeine a little bit, this would actually be a great pre-workout, especially for the mental focus. But having it the way that it is, yes, you're able to take 2 scoops and get good clinical doses of everything, but then you're going to be going through the tub quicker. It's still not terrible in my opinion. It's well formulated if you look at it for what it is. It tastes amazing. There are certain pre-workouts that I don't even recommend you guys try. I recommend at least giving this a try. This probably isn't going to be something that I add into my rotation on a regular basis. My wife does like taking this because of the fact that it doesn't have the beta-alanine in it. My wife cannot take beta-alanine just because she doesn't like the itchy feeling or anything like that. Very few pre-workouts don't have beta-alanine in it anymore nowadays, so this is one that my wife can take, so I might be keeping it in the house just strictly for her to be able to use. But for me, Prevail by itself kind of leaves me wanting more, which brings me to Amplify, which is what we are going to discuss next week. So, Stay tuned for next week's episode of Cutler's Corner, where we discuss Jay Cutler's second half of his pre-workout stack, Amplify. Until then, follow me on all forms of social media. Nick Cutler on Facebook, Cutler Coalition on Twitter, Cutler Coalition 88 on Instagram, LER8869 on Snapchat. Get all my merchandise at ProWrestlingTees.com/Cutler Coalition. All supplementation needs at TigerFitness.com using the personal affiliate link located in the bio of all of my social media platforms, as well as in the bio of this YouTube video. And until next time, you say bye-bye. Stay Cutler strong.